Today, we're exploring the heartwarming story of Queen Elizabeth II and her beloved Corgis. These charming little dogs were more than just pets. They were cherished companions who brought joy and comfort to the Queen throughout her life. From their royal upbringing to their playful antics at Buckingham Palace, join us as we uncover the delightful bond between the Queen and her Corgis, and how they became an iconic symbol of her reign. Queen Elizabeth II's love for Corgis is a fascinating aspect of her life that has captured the hearts of many around the world. These delightful dogs were not just pets, they were loyal companions who provided comfort, joy, and a sense of normalcy throughout the Queen's reign. From their royal lineage to their playful antics, the Corgis became symbols of the British monarchy, embodying the warmth and compassion that the Queen herself exhibited. This article explores the history of the Queen's Corgis, their significance in her life, and how they became beloved members of the royal family. 1. The beginning of a royal love affair. Queen Elizabeth II's affection for Corgis began in her childhood, a time marked by innocence and exploration. In 1933, her father, King George VI, brought home a Pembroke Welsh Corgi named Dookie, who quickly became a favorite of the young princess. This early experience with Dookie sparked a lifelong passion for Corgis that would lead to a legacy of royal dogs. The first Corgi, Dookie. Dookie was not just a pet. He was a companion who shared in the laughter and adventures of the young Elizabeth and her sister, Princess Margaret. Dookie's presence offered comfort during their childhood, especially during the challenging times of their father's ascension to the throne. The bond between the young princess and Dookie set the stage for a deep love of Corgis that would continue throughout Elizabeth's life. Diana's love for her pets became intertwined with her identity, showcasing a personal side that resonated with the public. Dookie's playful nature and affectionate demeanor were reflective of the qualities that would later be embodied by the Corgis that lived at Buckingham Palace. 2. The Corgi dynasty. Throughout her life, Queen Elizabeth II welcomed over 30 Corgis into her home, each playing a unique role in her life. The first Corgi she owned as an adult was another named Dookie, in honor of her childhood companion. The most notable Corgis that have graced the royal household include Sugar, a gift from her sister, and the famous duo of Willow and Whisper. The iconic Corgis, Willow in particular, was special as she was the last Corgi bred by the Queen, a poignant reminder of the bond between them. Whisper, a Dorgi, a cross between a Corgi and a Dachshund. Added to the family after Pipkin, a Corgi owned by Princess Margaret, mated with a Dachshund. This blending of breeds contributed to the charming and playful personalities that endeared these dogs to the Queen. The Corgis often accompanied the Queen on official duties, private engagements, and state visits, bringing an element of warmth and joy to the royal atmosphere. Their presence captivated the hearts of the public, who found joy in the playful antics of these royal companions. 3. Life at Buckingham Palace. The Queen's Corgis enjoyed a life filled with luxury and care, residing in royal residences such as Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle. They were not merely pets, but integral members of the royal household, receiving the best food, grooming, and attention. Corgis and royal duties. The Corgis were known to have their own dedicated staff, including a team of attendants who ensured they were well taken care of. The Queen often took a hands-on approach, personally overseeing their feeding and training. This level of involvement reflected her deep affection for her pets and her desire to maintain their well-being. The Corgis were often seen lounging in the gardens of Buckingham Palace, enjoying the sprawling grounds. They also had a knack for stealing the spotlight at official events, often wandering into meetings or posing for photos with visiting dignitaries. Their playful spirit and charming personalities added a touch of lightheartedness to the often formal and serious world of royal engagements. 4. The legacy of Corgis. The legacy of Queen Elizabeth II Corgis extends beyond her personal affection for the breed. They have become a symbol of the monarchy, representing loyalty, companionship, and the Queen's enduring connection to her pets. Corgis in popular culture. The public's fascination with the Queen's Corgis has also found its way into popular culture. These dogs have been featured in various films, documentaries, and animated series, further solidifying their status as royal icons. In 2012, To celebrate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, a short film was released featuring her Corgis and Daniel Craig as James Bond, showcasing the dog's playful nature and their role in royal life. The Corgis' appearances in media have helped humanize the royal family, making them more relatable to the public. Their antics have often been seen as a delightful reminder of the softer side of royalty, contrasting the often formal image portrayed in the media. 5. A lasting bond. Despite the passing of many of her beloved Corgis, Queen Elizabeth II continued to cherish their memory and honor their legacy. Following the death of her last Corgi, Willow, in 2018, the Queen chose not to adopt any new dogs, expressing that it would be too difficult to care for them after the loss of her longtime companions. Caring for Corgis in later life. In her later years, the Queen remained fond of her Corgis memory, reflecting on the joy they brought to her life. The love and companionship provided by her Corgis served as a comforting presence during both personal and public challenges. Her decision not to adopt new Corgis was a poignant acknowledgement of the deep bond she had shared with her dogs, recognizing that their absence would leave a significant void in her life. The Corgis represented a source of stability and happiness throughout her long reign. 6. The Corgis' influence on the royal family. The legacy of the Queen's Corgis extends beyond her personal affection. It has influenced how the royal family interacts with the public and approaches pet ownership. The playful and loving nature of the Corgis has inspired the younger generation of royals, including Princes William and Harry, who have also embraced the idea of having pets as part of their family life, inspiring a new generation. Today, the presence of animals in the lives of the royals has become more pronounced. Both William and Harry have often been seen with their dogs, embracing the idea that pets can provide comfort and companionship, much like the Corgis did for their grandmother. The love for animals is now a shared value among the royal family, showcasing a commitment to animal welfare and a recognition of the joy pets can bring to human lives. Conclusion. The Queen's relationship with her Corgis is a heartwarming tale of love, companionship, and devotion that transcends royal duty. These dogs were more than just pets. They were loyal friends and cherished members of the royal family, who provided joy and comfort throughout the Queen's life. From their royal upbringing to their charming antics, the Corgis have become beloved symbols of the British monarchy. As we reflect on the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II and her Corgis, we are reminded of the unique bond between humans and animals, a bond that transcends status, culture, and time. The love story between the Queen and her Corgis continues to capture the hearts of people around the world, ensuring that their legacy will live on for generations to come. The Corgis symbolize the warmth and humanity that characterized the Queen's reign, leaving an indelible mark on the history of the British monarchy. Thank you for watching. What did you think about the Queen's special relationship with her Corgis? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more heartwarming stories from the royal family. Until next time, keep spreading the love for our furry friends.